good people, good energy, light energy, gifts from the sky. That's what we are. I'm going to call this one Grace, Love, Inner Voice, Heart, Jesus versus Organized Religion. I'm not sure what Jesus thought of organized religion. From what I read and have read, he thought it was corrupted. You know, you have a connection to the Great Spirit. You have a connection to the ultimate supreme, whatever you want to call it. You have a connection to God, and it may be from here more. What did Jesus say? This is a country that loves to talk about Jesus, not really follow so much as talk. When Jesus says, "Sell all your things and give the money to the poor," we don't do that. We promote greed and wealth and concentrated wealth and mammon and avarice and lust for money, billionaires. And because of this fighting for money, some win, some do okay, and a lot of people lose. Poverty, struggle, despair, hunger, homelessness. And you don't have to go to the bottom saying, homeless and hungry and poverty. There's a lot of people in the middle class that are struggling and worried, and yeah, for good reason, because you vote for politicians that aren't doing anything for you, and the world is moving against you, partly due to concentrated wealth and all these policies that help those people at the top that have rigged the system, have bought the system. We sold America. Sold to the highest bidder. Sold our souls to the highest bidder. The best part of you is the top part. Grace, love, your inner voice, your heart. I think Jesus had a good heart, from what I've read. The Republicans seem to focus on abortion and homosexuality and trans kids like that, they hate all this. I didn't read much about Jesus talking about those guys or those things very much at all. Sell all your things and give the money to the poor. Why aren't Republicans pushing that? That's more of a central foundation to what he was about. And the idea of organized religion, a lot of the church said vote for Trump, which seems immoral and unchristian. What did Jesus say about the organized church? Beware of those in the best seats and the long robes. Beware of the people that are powerful in the church and the powerful that the church are connected to. How the church and the kings through the years have been united in wanting power and dominating. Your religion dominating somebody else's religion. That sounds unholy to me. The freedom of religion idea. Free to deal with God in your own way. Or not deal with God. Say, I guess I'm an agnostic. I don't know. I don't understand atheists that say they know there's no God. I don't know how you could know there is a God or there isn't a God. You don't know. You're not a God. So I'll just be an agnostic that wants to be good and sacred and loving and kind and try to understand this place. Beware of those in the long robes and the best seats. So he He's saying, beware of this organized religion and what can happen, it being corrupted, just like our government has been corrupted by money. And what else? Pray in your closet. You don't need to go to church. And I think pray in your closet means just, on your own by yourself. A lot of people are like me. Their church is the woods. They love nature. The idea that God created this beautiful planet and this beautiful natural world. When you get out into nature and you're just like, wow, it's so beautiful. That's, you want to give thanks and appreciation and be humble in nature, in Mother Nature, which is, there's some pretty churches. None of them are as pretty as nature. So just this idea of trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, trusting your honor, your sense of honor and morality and love and what's right and wrong. It's in here. God gave you a good heart and a good mind to try to understand things. It takes work to understand things. I think the heart is more natural, but to try to understand monetary policy, taxation, fiscal policy, housing policy, that takes some work to be a good citizen. But you have the mind. We have the mind to do that. We just have to put in the work. So I'm going to get out and go for a little bike ride in the beauty of the Ozarks. We have good trails through my city. I'm thankful for that. I'm not next to the cars. It's not dangerous. Grace inside of you, all around you and inside of you. Love inside of you and all around you. Your inner voice, knowing what's right or wrong or what's good or bad. The idea that loving money is bad and the idea of loving each other is good. I think that's intuitive. That's in our hearts. I like a lot of what Jesus said. We don't follow it, but it was good teaching. Easier to see a speck of dust in your neighbor's eye rather than the log in your own, or mote. Mote is kind of a log, big stick. Easier to judge somebody else, to look at Trump is good at that. These guys are evil. These guys are enemies of the state. These guys are poisoning our blood. These guys are Democrat, liberal. They hate America. It's exactly what we're not supposed to do. You elected a guy that's the exact opposite. And we have to deal with that. Don't go down to that level. Be good, noble, honorable, loving, caring, good citizens. We'll get through this and have more elections and hopefully be better people. I hope we become better people and better citizens. And I don't think that's going to happen through rich people and billionaires telling us what to do, or organized religion telling us what to do. What's your heart say? You're very capable. You've been given great gifts. You've been given great insights and powers, the power to love and respect and honor, understand. You're very powerful. Recognize that, appreciate that, cultivate that. we'll be okay. We're supposed to be okay.